Hi everyone, my name is Allison Messier. I'm a graduate student in the Higher Education Administration program. I currently serve as a community director in housing and residential communities, and I supervise student staff that are resident advisors and freshman advisors. I facilitate and develop programs based on cultural exploration, community engagement, and personal development. My journey of learning with critical pedagogy began as an undergrad student and continues today in my day-to-day work as a community director. I would like to share with you today some of my personal experiences as a student and an administrator through the lens of a person with a disability, to show you all how important it is to create an inclusive space for students. As a woman with dwarfism, it has taken me quite some time to accept my identity. My identity was up in the air when I was a freshman in college. I had walked to the university center to get lunch, and as I was checking out, the cashier told me in front of everyone else that she had a phobia of midgets. At that moment, I was very embarrassed, and I didn't know what to say to her. Somehow I paid for my meal and I went straight to the Disability Resource Center. There I had formed a relationship with the director of the office, and I walked into her office and just cried. I told her that this had never happened to me before. How could someone say that to me? All of these questions were going through my head, and a crucial moment happened in her office. She informed me that those types of moments should help me become an advocate for students with disabilities. So what I did was I plugged myself into programs and initiatives and anything that I could to work with students with disabilities and to share my own story. During that time, I was able to ask Amy Roloff from the Little People Big World show to come and speak about being a woman with dwarfism. Prior to that, I had never met someone that was a little person. My family, everyone else that I know, is average height. So when I got to meet Amy Roloff, I got to share with her my own experiences and listen to her experiences as well. I began to embrace my identity and become an advocate for people with all types of disabilities. Seeing someone such as Amy Roloff and the role that she has in the media, it gave me a drive to become an advocate for people with disabilities. It wasn't until I met other people with disabilities and found a safe space that I was able to express my identity in the way that I wanted to. As I reflect on my own experiences, I'm reminded of the importance of creating an inclusive space for all people. That space is for people to express their feelings of identity, confusion, acceptance, and connect with other people who share similar experiences. It is a way for others to express themselves in a way that they couldn't in any other place. As someone who had difficulty accepting her own identity, I've begun to share those moments of vulnerability with my mentors, my colleagues, and my student staff. It is my way to connect with people on a personal note and to help them view their identity as something that is not a burden. Scholars have expressed how faculty and staff self-disclosure in the classroom and in the office is inappropriate and decreases credibility. Personally, I think they are wrong. My experiences in the classroom and outside of the classroom have made me want to share my narrative. I have students tell me I feel like I'm the only one. When sharing my narrative, it provides students with the opportunity to feel like they aren't the only one going through something and that they can come to me and talk to me. It provides students with the opportunity to express their own identity. This I have discovered to be my own critical pedagogy, both in the classroom and on campus.